What's your favorite part of tracking drums in the studio?
Wow. I like to play drums a lot. So the favorite part is I get to play drums.
Hey guys, Corey from 7K here. We have a real busy weekend ahead. It's about 3:45 on Friday, October the 22nd, and wow, it's been a full week so far, and this weekend is going to be nuts. And I figured it'd be fun to take you along. Time to go to the studio now to prep the drums, to mic the drums, to get tones for all the drums. Buckle up and let's head to the studio. See you there.
I don't really have a preference between ballad and regular rock song or whatever. I think that one is more visceral, one is more cerebral, and that's kind of a good way to describe me. I'm a real visceral guy, but I'm real cerebral at the same time. So for me, in terms of writing the drum part, it gave me the opportunity to think outside the box, and I got to use things like mallets and bundles and stuff like that, which that in and of itself is a departure for me as a drummer.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the drummer extraordinaire and engineer on this project, Mr. Charles Wiley. You might remember him from our drum duet video blog. If you haven't seen it yet, you can see it here on YouTube by searching 7K Drum Duet. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Charles Wiley. How's it going, buddy? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hello, 7K fans, and we're going to try to make a recording here that you're all going to love here, and I think it's going to turn out pretty well.
I have a problem, and there is not a 12-step program for the problem and the affliction that I have. I have a very serious addiction to snare drums. For whatever reason, I came into the studio this time, like I always do, prepared with lots of snare drums. And so last night when Chuck and I got to the studio for pre-production, it was sort of a challenge to choose the right snare drum. And this is the first time in my entire drumming career where my first guess ended up being the one that stuck. So that was kind of cool. And it means a lot to me because I'm actually playing a snare drum on this song that is literally the very first snare drum I ever owned. So I also, the other part of my addiction is that I name all of my snare drums, and ironically, the name of this snare drum is number 1. This experience proved to me that it is more difficult to record a ballad than it is to record a full-on rock tune, because I personally believe that what I'm not saying on the drums is as important as what I am saying on the drums. And I think that creating that space and that tension and naturally having to play something at a slower tempo, it's just you feel really exposed and you feel really vulnerable. Everything that you're doing, is sort of right up there in the front, and there isn't a lot of production that covers up some of the stuff that you might be getting away with in like a full-on rock tune. So, this experience proved to me that it is a lot more difficult, a lot more challenging to be able to get a good performance that supports the song and to stay out of the way of a great song.